Beautiful ladies, and welcome to Bees Elevate with Anupama. Many a times I ask this question: what do you want to hear from me? And people come and say, talk about anything you want to, because your expertise is in branding and marketing, and whatever you tell us is of value. So today, before I start with my presentation or what I'm going to talk about in terms of topic, let me thank a few people. Thanks to Angel for giving me this opportunity to be on this platform and kind of reinforcing the confidence of saying that, okay, what you do is adding value to our platform, to our members. Thank you to all those members who listen to me, who implement the little bit of tidbits that I say on or talk about in the sessions and take it forward and create that impact on the business that they desire. And of course, to all of you who give me this feedback, keep me motivated and keep me on track of what I'm doing as a sharing of knowledge, in terms of sharing what I know, and I've experienced. Being a marketing expert, many a times it so happens that clients come back and say, we do a lot of marketing. We do this, we have a website, we do social media, and the list goes on. But unfortunately, we're not selling. We're not making any sales. Why is it so? Now, my question to them is, are you marketing or are you selling? Because these two activities are completely different. Marketing is different than selling, but marketing is a precursor to a sales. Now, let's define what marketing is. The moment I say I am into marketing, I'm a marketing expert, and this is how I help people by sharing my knowledge. I'm already started marketing myself, my services, my offerings. What's the intention? The intention is to make my clientele, my prospective customers, aware of who I am, what I do, and how it would benefit them. So it's all about creating awareness. The second thing is, of course, to disseminate information, right? So we giving information regarding our products, maybe a little in-depth knowledge about our processes, how that's going to benefit you if we can understand your requirement, right? So if we have a problem statement here, and then we have a solution for it. So that can be done through marketing. The third, of course, is to create a pipeline of leads. That means getting your prospective clientele interested in your offering, in what you do, and how that can benefit them. Apart from this, if you think marketing is anything else, then I would like to know. I surely would like to know. But these are the three basic things where a marketing aspect comes into play, and that's the goal of marketing: to create awareness, to disseminate information, and to create a lead generation pipeline for your business. Now, I have not spoken about sales at all here. I'm not spoken about generating revenue here. Where the marketing stops, that's where your sales should begin. Once you have received those n number of leads in your pipeline, what do? You look at them, then say, oh, now these are people are going to buy from me. Hello, how are they going to buy from you? You have to create a proper sales pitch, and that's exactly where your sales aspect or sales function starts. So first and foremost, from all those leads that I have collected, I have to verify that they are valid leads. Anupama, how do I do that? How do I verify that this is the right customer for me or not? Or is he going to buy from me or not? Well, then there are some tools for that. First and foremost, there are some questions that need to be answered to verify a lead. First and foremost, just because you have been in my lead pipeline doesn't mean that you're going to buy from me. Yeah? You only buy from me when you're convinced with my sales pitch. What does a sales pitch actually have? Of course, an introduction about yourself, the problem statement of the client or the requirement of the client, and how you can fill in that gap or be the solution to that problem. Now, that's exactly what we were done in the marketing aspect, right? We did awareness, we did disseminating information, and of course getting them into the lead pipeline. But in the sales aspect, it becomes more personalized, more focused. Now you're not talking to the masses, not talking to everybody that's in the market, but to a particular client. So you have to have a small sales pitch script already done. Once the sales pitch script is done, refine it and make sure that it is just flexible enough to be modified, rectified, and changed for respective clientele. Because client comes with a different request. For example, if I'm selling saris, so many different types of saris, so many different colors, so many different varieties, and I might just have a specific requirement: white sari with golden border, with a little bright color added to the pallu, and it has to be maybe a irkal, or maybe Kanjivaram doesn't come in white colors, but specific variety of the saris. So each of the customer that comes in does have a different requirement. So your sales pitch actually has to kind of modify itself for their requirement. You can only modify your sales pitch to their requirement only if you have qualified that lead. Qualified in terms of what exactly is their need, who is going to make that decision, do they have a budget for that particular purchase to be made, and most important, within what time line they require this solution or this product or this service. So many things have to be, if noted down, then you have to ask the right questions. You just can't say, I want a sari is just not enough. What type of a sari? When do you want it? Okay, what kind of budget you have? That's what becomes your lead qualifying questionnaire. And once that is answered, you know how to put your sales pitch into that format to convince your client that you are the best solution that they have. Be it a B2C, be it a B2B, be it a small ticket size, be it a big ticket size, a qualifying questionnaire for the leads is a must. Now, what happens is when you have qualified the lead, you have actually cut down on a lot of customers, and you're not going to waste time on your entire lead pipeline. Now you are going to target specific qualified leads only. Those specific qualified leads now will have to make a decision of buying from you or not, and that depends on your interpersonal skills, your communication skills, your negotiation skills, your convincing skills, and most important is how passionate you are about your business. Now, if you see, I have spoken about a marketing process, a marketing requirement, and as it ends into the lead gen funnel and moves into the sales aspect, how it changes. Now your task is not about talking about yourself, but talking about your client, what they require, and how you can fulfill that requirement. You're asking very specific questions and getting a more information of as how you can be of benefit to your clientele. And once this rapport, this communication, this relationship is built, it's difficult for clients to move to some other vendor, other supplier. You will be on top of their mind, because you not only fulfilled their requirement or given a solution to their problem, but you've created an opportunity to build a relationship. And that's what sales does. It not only adds to your bottom line, but also adds to the database of loyal, repeat customers. Now, I've spoken about marketing, sales. Now, if this sales is just one of a kind, then it is kind of a little costlier on our acquisition cost. But just imagine if this client becomes a repeat client. Your acquisition cost goes down, and now you are in that category of supplier for the client who he says is trustworthy. I am delighted to be served by this particular business. They give me a different experience altogether. And that is one of the reasons why I always say this: business is done by people for people. When you are into the marketing aspect, think of your client. When you're in the sales aspect, think about your client. When you are now in the customer service aspect, think about your client. Relationships are built over time, and so does business builds those kind of relationships over time. Sometimes you have clients who come to you and then they refer you to others. Why does this happen? Because they're delighted with your service. They're delighted with the solution that you have provided to them. And in such a scenario, it becomes very much important that your marketing, your sales, and your customer service all are seamlessly put together. Automate it. Get your experts to help you out. Get mentors to mentor you. But if your marketing, your sales, and your customer service is in tandem, then the pipeline of leads into your business is a never-ending source, because your customers themselves become your brand ambassadors. And that's what we want at the end of the day, for our customers to refer us, recommend us, because that actually acts in a positive way to our business. Just how many times you have thanked your clients for referring you or recommending you. That many times actually you have had your acquisition cost go down and your profits go up. So think about this. Think about how you can efficiently, productively increase the aspect of marketing in your business. To do that, of course, you need to work a bit hard, work a bit smart on knowing who your target audience is, who and how the product, where and how the product or service that you have to offer can make a difference to them. What kind of channels are you going to use to reach to the right clientele? And most important, how you're going to fill your lead funnel on an ongoing basis. Because when you have clients, you say, okay, I don't have to do marketing anymore. Well, it doesn't work that way. Irrespective of your doing business is doing good or not doing good, you have to keep on to the marketing, because marketing, my friends, is not something that can be started and shut off at any time or any stage of your business. Marketing is a 24/7 activity throughout the business cycle. You just maybe do it aggressively, not that aggressively, or tone it down, but you cannot stop it. Marketing is a precursor to sales. If you have done right marketing, that means your sales pitch is going to be just as perfect as it can be to your prospective clientele. And if your sales is good, that means at the end of every sale, you're not going to have only a happy client, but a delighted client. And delighted clients are the best business ambassadors for your product or service. And when you have many brand ambassadors, then what happens? Yeah, your business goes on a completely different trajectory. You don't have to worry about from where you're going to get your next client. And that's when we start talking about growing our business, scaling our business. And that's the vision that every business owner should have, not only to grow but to scale as well. Because in scaling, your business actually reaches its true potential. Well, friends, that's all for today. Let me see you next week, same time, same platform. And if you have any queries regarding branding, marketing, or selling, you can put them in the comment box and I'll surely address it. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope to continue this knowledge sharing every week. That's my commitment to you.